Hi, can I come in?
I suppose so.
All right. Well, my name's Kirsten, and I am with the Department of Child Services. I am here because we got a call and that I needed to come out on. It was about your daughter, Lily.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So you have 4 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lily, Luke, Larry, and Lynn.
Yes.
And what are their ages?
Lily is 2, Luke is 6, Larry is 4, and Lynn is 3.
All right, thank you. And what is your husband's name? Are you guys still together?
We're working on things right now.
All right, and what was his name?
Well, he's still alive, so his name is John.
All right. All right, well, the call was because we heard that Lily, the youngest one, has a bruise on her bottom. I hear it's from you disciplining, but it left a
Who'd
mark.
you hear that from?
Well, that's actually confidential, so we can't. And honestly, whenever I got the report, it was anonymous, so I don't know anyway.
Yeah, that's what they'll say.
All right. Well, is Lily here?
No, she's not.
All right. Well, is she with her dad then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just need to fill out a couple things. If you could help me by answering a couple of these questions. All right. Do you have any previous experience with Child Protective Services or anything?
No.
All right. And what about back in your history, like when you were younger, did you have any sort of physical abuse, mental abuse?
I mean, there was some, I don't know if you want to call it abuse, because I guess people can't punish their kids the way they want to these days, but...
All right. And do you know about your husband, whether or not he has any history of it?
No.
No? Okay, thank you. Well, I was able to get the address of your husband as well, where he's staying right now. And I did get to see him and your daughter. And unfortunately, there was a mark left. So I'm going to continue with the case, but honestly, it wasn't severe enough to go too far into the case. But I'm going to do an informal adjustment. That means that I'm going to give you a couple things that I feel that you should work on, but nothing is court ordered. You know,
I mean, like, are you going to hear my side of the story, though, before you go assuming what the bruise is from?
all right, well, do you want to tell me?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, that's fine.
Okay, well, her bruise is from, she was playing on the deck after it rained one morning, and I told her not to play because she could get splinters, or it's too wet. She doesn't listen like always, and so she ended up running down to chase some kind of animal that was in the yard, a bunny or something, and she slipped down the deck stairs and fell on her butt. So that would be the bruise that you alleged that I put on her.
Okay. Well, I don't want to assume anything too much, but
You shouldn't.
the bruise was in a handprint form. So because of that, we have to continue. But as I said, we're not going to do any court orders. So, but I'm going to help you with this plan. I'm going to give you a couple suggestions, and I'll have to come check up on you again in about a month or so. And what I'll do will just make sure that you're following through with this plan and that everything's safe in the home. All right, is that okay?
I mean, I guess it has to be.
All right, well, to start, before we do the plan, I'm going to ask a couple things, like what you think a strength of yours might be.
Well, I think I'm a damn good parent, so I think that's a good strength.
That's actually a really good one. It's always good to know that a mother cares a lot about their children. So I'm going to put down here that you have a very caring relationship. Discipline, I'm going to put in the needs. Discipline might need a little work because I know sometimes it's hard when they're young. So we're going to put that as a need.
I think I do just fine.
And then you have a job, correct?
Yes,
And do you work full time?
when I can,
Mm-hmm.
like when the kids are at school.
All right, so you have strong work ethic. I'll add that as well because that's good when you're raising a family, especially since you're a single mom right now for the time being. Now, is there any violence between you and your husband? I know you're separated at the moment.
I mean, we yell and stuff, but, you know, we don't ever really put our hands on each other. He doesn't ever hit me.
All right, well, based on some of the information you gave me, I think for our plan, I'm going to suggest maybe, if, I'm not sure where you are in your relationship, but maybe to get some of the yelling under control, especially around your kids, maybe some marital counseling, if you choose to. And I'm also going to suggest family counseling and some parenting classes, one or the other, something where you can get some guidelines on how to discipline correctly.
You say so.
And I also believe, yeah, that should be good, because the parenting classes will give you the guidelines to follow on how to move forward with this, and that way next time I come, we don't have a problem, and hopefully we can close the case. That's why I'm making an informal adjustment. That way it could be a simple.
Yeah, let's close this thing.
All right, well, as long as we work together, I think we can do that.
That's great.
Well, now that we have our plan set, I can get out of here.
Okay, good. You've got a lot to do.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time.
Mm-hmm.